Here are the key takeaways from The Dip, a little book that teaches you when to quit and when to stick by Seth Godin. Winners quit the right things. Contrary to the common belief that winners never quit, successful people actually quit all the time. The key is knowing what to quit. They drop unproductive projects, bad investments, and distractions to focus on the few things that truly matter. A startup founder may abandon multiple ideas before finding the one that works. The dip versus the cul-de-sac versus the cliff. The dip, a temporary struggle on the way to mastery, is difficult but leads to long-term rewards. Medical school is tough, but becoming a doctor is highly rewarding. The cul-de-sac, a situation where no matter how much effort you put in, things won't improve. A job with no growth opportunities. The cliff, a path that feels good at first but ends in a steep drop-off. A business relying on unsustainable debt. Your goal is to push through the dip, quit the cul-de-sac, and avoid the cliff. Scarcity creates value. Success is valuable because it is rare. The dip is what separates the best from the rest. Many people quit during the dip, which means fewer competitors for those who persist. Becoming a top-tier athlete, coder, or entrepreneur requires pushing through intense struggles. But that's why they are well rewarded. Quit the wrong things fast. There's no shame in quitting something that's leading nowhere. In fact, quitting fast saves time, energy, and resources. Don't let emotional attachment or fear of failure keep you stuck. If a product isn't getting traction after multiple attempts, a smart entrepreneur will pivot or abandon it. Strategic quitting is smart. Quitting is not about giving up, it's about being selective with your effort. Strategic quitting means recognizing when an opportunity is no longer worth pursuing and moving on to something better. A college student realizing their chosen major isn't right for them and switching to something they are passionate about. The best in the world win. Being good is not enough. The top performers get almost all the rewards. The market favors the best because people naturally seek out the top option. People want the best doctor, the best restaurant, or the best software, not the second best or average option. Embrace the dip, don't fear it. The dip is frustrating but necessary. It's what makes success worthwhile. Instead of avoiding or complaining about it, expect it and push through. Learning a new skill like coding starts easy, then gets tough. If you push through the tough part, you become an expert. Don't waste energy on sunk costs. Just because you've already spent time or money on something doesn't mean you should keep going. The question should be, is this worth continuing in the future? Holding on to a failing business just because you've already invested a lot of money in it. Commit or quit, no half measures. If you want to succeed, you must be all in or get out. Half-hearted effort won't get you through the dip. A YouTuber who uploads inconsistently will never reach the top, whereas a dedicated one will eventually build a following. Hard is what makes it worthwhile. The fact that something is difficult is what makes it valuable. If it were easy, everyone would do it, and there would be no special reward. Becoming a great investor requires patience, research, and experience, but that's why very few people do it well. Final thought. The dip is about knowing when to quit and when to persist. If you're in a dip that leads to real rewards, push through. If you're in a dead end, quit quickly and find something better.